Kane Smoke. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite host, Kane Smoke, a.k.a. Chuck Diesel, a.k.a. the boy who told you how to do it. Know what I'm saying? The boy told you what was going to happen. Yes, sir, that's me, baby. I predicted the score to be 55-13. Not here to brag about that. It was 44-13. I was close. I was off by 2 touchdowns. Nick Saban took his foot off the gas on us in the fourth quarter, and then they pulled Buddy. The longest run of the game was for 18 yards, and it was by TVD in the last play of the game when they were in prevent. So, yeah, there you have it. Why they put TVD in instead of Jake Garcia is crazy. To me, like, Jake Garcia, like, overdid TVD in spring and fall from what I was told, and now he's on third string. Like, I think they're going to try and redshirt him. But Jake Garcia is our future. We got one more year with King. Jake Garcia is our future. You saw when TVD threw in there, he was 0 for 1. You know, he had a pass that he was capable of throwing, and it was a little 5 yards in and out, right across the middle, and threw it behind him. Had no chance of it. And Xavier Restrepo and Keyshawn Smith should be our starters. They moved Mark Pope to slot receiver, which makes no sense because he was a 5-star receiver. Now they're moving him to a slot receiver, and they say that best fits him. But we just ain't really got no room for the dude, honestly. We can't tackle. Manny Diaz should not be our head coach. I'm tired of this. Our first 5 drives, we punted and turned the ball over. Alabama's first 5 drives, they scored every time. 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. Yeah, De'Aaron King was like 18-19 at one point, but you know, he to me, he can't throw the deep ball. You know, he can't. It was a beautiful throw to Restrepo, but you got to remind you it was under 30 yards. It's not the deep ball, guys. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? We need a quarterback who can throw. We're stacked with these receivers. DJ Ivy does not need to be starting. He got smoked in all aspects of every position, every person. They were eating him alive. I thought DJ Ivy would be a stud, man. He came from South Dade. I gave him another chance, and it's not good. It's not looking good. Bubba Bolden, you know, he went way low. If you watch the replay, he freaking had his butt all the way in his air and his head all the way down. That was dangerous on his part, honestly. You know, we got a lot of work to do, and personally, me, what we should do after this year, even if I don't even know if Manny Diaz can make it through this year. Manny Diaz is on a hot seat, man. It's on a hot seat. He was so happy about that field goal. So happy about that field goal at the end of half that Borregales made. Shout out to Borregales. He's like the best thing that we got going on right now for the U. You know, our O-line, I'll come back to them. Anyways, yeah, so Borregales is, you know, beasting. Manny Diaz was just so happy about a field goal, like, okay, we didn't get skunked. It's not that bad. It's just, here it is, man. Whenever Miami gets the big games, we get exposed. The only game we really didn't get exposed, where they gave us hope, was 2019, the Florida game. And, yeah, we started Jaron Williams. And, you know, if we would have had Perry could have been starting that game under Lashley. But you guys are saying Lashley's being conservative, and, yeah, he is. But the reason why is because he has De'Aaron King. He can't throw past 40, 50 yards. He can't. He physically can't. So what are they doing? They're stacking the box. And they're blitzing 7, 8 guys. We did an all-out blitz. Manny Diaz called an all-out blitz on, like, 2nd and goal. And Keontra Smith had to cover 2 guys, and there was no chance. Like, both guys were open. We did an all-out blitz, and all he did was just toss it in the air. It was too easy. Why we did an all-out blitz on freaking 2nd and goal is unbelievable. Why we just couldn't play man, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Man, that was like, what? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know why this is called Kane Smoke, because I talk Canes football and I smoke. So let me fire it up. Excuse me for one sec. And I'm back. You dig? Nah, man, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Nothing looked good at playing Alabama. And you got to imagine, you got to think, guys. Think outside the box. Yeah, we played Alabama. And people's excuses, nobody plays good against Alabama. But Alabama still loses games, man. They're beatable. They're a beatable team. We're just not capable of beating them. We're not capable of beating them. We are nowhere near their level of competition. They got a 350-pound lineman that can jump 5 feet in the air and kick his legs out and just like that, prop up, stand straight up. It's ridiculous. all I can say is just, you know what I'm saying, don't expect us to go to a bowl game this year. You know, like I said, hey, listen, anybody calls me a fake fan for thinking we were going to lose 55-13, you know what I'm saying? You can do what you got to do, but I'm just telling you, I was expecting a butt whooping. I was hoping for the best, but I was expecting a butt whooping. You know, this ink doesn't wash off. I'm a diehard fan. My YouTube channel is about hurricanes. It's about cane smoke. So, it's like, where do we go? What do we do? And then when I say, you know, I'm not feeling Manny Diaz, people be like, who can we hire? Like, what the fuck you mean, who can we hire, man? We can go after a lot of people. We have the money for it. We have the money for it. FSU doesn't. That's why they went and got Scott Norvell. We had the money for it. We went and got Manny fucking Diaz. That's sad. And this is what we're getting out of it. We can't win opening games against SEC teams. We're 0-3. We lost to LSU. We got spanked by LSU. We lost to freaking the Gators by 4 points, and then we went 0-2 that year for the first time since like 1979. But yeah, our offensive line is still doing the same stuff. Watch DJ Scaife when they did that sack forced fumble. Sack strip, forced fumble, and a recovery. DJ Scaife had his hands out and just put his hands out, and the dude just smacked his hands down and went right by him. It was the most amateur shit I ever seen for D1 college football. And I didn't play offensive line, but I can tell you that's not how you fucking do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, I don't know if they were intimidated. But y'all got to go watch that strip sack fumble against Derek King when he got hit. And it was a little scare. And just go watch it on the right side. DJ Scaife, just nothing. It's easy, you know. Now, Derek King, he looked injured and overrated. That's just me. Say what you want. But Derek King cannot throw the long ball. He didn't even throw for over 200 yards. Like, you know why? Because he can't throw the long ball. He has to throw short passes. And they are all over that shit, man. We had 10 tackles for loss. That was a positive on defense. DJ Ivey don't need to be starting. He's big for nothing. I'm sorry. You know, he didn't do nothing in that game, you know. Shout out to Cam Kitchens for coming in after Bubba Bolden, you know what I'm saying, and doing his thing. And Jordan Miller, shout out to Jordan Miller. Recovered that fumble. Hey, Chance Williams, shout out to Chance Williams. That boy's got a big career at defensive end. I like that. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who went in there and got the strip sack fumble. The only turnover of the game. We didn't get any interceptions. Like, I really couldn't even see the turnover chain. I only seen the back of the goal, but it's a helmet. But I'll have to go look at it. But right, I'm just about to go get something to eat. Go do some night fishing at 7 o'clock. Go pick up my bait and do some things. But I just wanted to make a quick video because I'm in this hotel room. I'm by myself. I went to the dispensary. I got me some good shit, man. Yes, sir. And I need the good shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it's just how, like, I'm so passionate. And when you know things ain't going this way, like it's been like this for 20 years, guys. 20 years. The best thing we had was in 2017 in 20 years. And then 2018, they play N'Kosi Perry because Malik Rozier is not playing well. And he wins the last 2 games of the regular season in 2018. And they go out and say N'Kosi Perry or Malik Rozier is going to start the bowl game. We feel he has the best opportunity to win. How? If he was sucking and y'all put N'Kosi Perry in and he came back and won a game and then won the last 2 games of regular season for us, and then y'all go bench him and everyone said he's going to transfer and he stayed. And then they started Jaron Williams. Jaron Williams is 3rd string on USF roster. N'Kosi Perry got the start against Florida last night. And shout out to him. You know, N'Kosi Perry came in for that Virginia Tech game and he threw for over 400 yards. Did you know that? In 3 quarters? In 2.5? Sorry. In 2.5 quarters, he threw for like 400-something yards. The last person to do that was Stephen Morris. These are facts, man. I'm telling you, these are fucking facts. Like, we get rid of the good guys. I can't believe we picked D'Eriq King over N'Kosi Perry, and he's starting over Jake Garcia. He looked hurt last night. The longest run of the game came on the last play of the game when Alabama was in prevent. And instead of throwing the ball, fucking TVD runs it. 18 yards. I can't make this up. Why? Because he can't throw the ball either. He couldn't throw the ball either. But that's good, though. That's good. That's just more proof that Jake Garcia should be starting. That's what I've been saying, man. The man went in spring game and fucking balled out. Like, he balled out as a true freshman. That is our future. The man can throw the ball 60, 70 yards downfield. Prove it. Perry can throw the ball 80 yards. And the reason why I'm bringing Perry up is because I said, y'all still believe in Manny Diaz? I lost faith in all faith in Manny Diaz on the FIU game. You don't fucking lose to FIU. And the fact that they're letting this man stay here and keep ruining our fucking program. I gotta be quiet. I'm in a hotel. The fact they're letting him ruin our program. That's crazy. I don't get it. And then it goes back to Blake James. Blake James, you sorry non-sport you know what I'm saying? Can somebody name the last time the baseball team won anything, the basketball team went anywhere, or the football team went anywhere? It's I want what's best for this program. And then when you got people like, you know what I'm saying? See, Donna Shalala came in and just F shit up. She just messed everything up. She was about as the dirty politician as all of them. You know what I'm saying? She messed this up. And then we hired Blake James. And he don't know what he is doing. Boy, y'all could sell that man a ketchup popsicle if he was wearing white gloves. Straight up. It just goes back to Blake James hiring these people. And then we got Manny Diaz, Jim Larenga. I mean, it's just I'm not too mad about our baseball team. We did beat Florida, but We got to beat Florida State more. We can't beat. We haven't beat Florida State in forever. Like, we got to beat Florida more. You know. I don't know. But with the football program, we got a long season. We got a long season ahead of us. I don't know how we're going to do against Michigan State. They were looking, their running back, he might run over 200 yards on us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, 55-13 was my prediction. It was 44-13. It is what it is. You know, I seen when that one interception, I'm not going to blame Derek King for it because Mike Harley, I believe it was, he got freaking, they were all over him. They pulled his jersey. Y'all go look at that. When it bounced up in the air and they caught it, that wasn't Derek King's fault. That wasn't Harley's fault. They fucking pass interference to him and stuff. So, but the refs don't see that. You know what I'm saying? It goes back. Oh, and by the way, we had Big Ten referees. Here, you know, research right here. We have Big Ten referees for an ACC SEC game. Those Big Ten referees, you know what they did? They let Ohio State with a targeting and said the man hit his head. You know what I'm saying? Not targeting, and they gave it to Ohio State. That game right there cost them the game. That play right there pretty much cost them the game. Now, they still had enough time to win, but by them giving them that ball back, that was wrong. It's fucked up. But, hey, man, I really don't know what else to say. I'm not trying to be so negative, but I want what's best for this program. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't wash off. I bleed it everywhere I go, baby. Everywhere I go, it's on me. You know, I represent this U. And when I know what we look like when we were great. I know what greatness looks like. So y'all can say who y'all want. Y'all already know who I want. I want Mario Cristobal. We got enough money to buy him out in a couple years. The man knows how to recruit. We need somebody who can recruit. He coached at Miami before. He won 2 national championships at Miami. He coached at Alabama and was coach of the year at Alabama. Like, these are facts, man. And then from there, he went on and got the Oregon job. You know, the offensive coordinator at Oregon, and then he became head coach. Bam. And then just signed this fat contract. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's my opinion. There's other coaches out there that we can get, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking OC or DCs, but I think right now after this Alabama game, it's a Sunday, I think this is Manny Diaz's last year here. The boosters are going to push him out. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. You know what I'm saying? You never know. It could be Ed Reed. You know what I loved? I loved how Ed Reed was talking to Bubba Bolden when he was getting ejected, when he was talking to him. Like a Hall of Famer telling a man what he did wrong and what, you know what I'm saying? You know, schooling him right as it happened. You know what I'm saying? Right as it happened. I love that stuff, you know. Shout out Ed Reed being on his campus and stuff. Manny Diaz ain't it, man. Manny Diaz ain't it. I'll tell you right now. Rhett Lashley was too conservative with his play calling, but like I said, that falls back on Derek King. He can only do so much. Y'all got to remember that. He just blew his ACL out, remember? Y'all got to remember that. But besides that, he can't throw the deep ball. Derek King was running for his life. And you know what I'm saying? Rhett Lashley didn't recruit that offensive line. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that would have benefited Rhett Lashley was having N'Kosi Perry under center. 100. You know what I'm saying? Drop a 100 in the comments if you think that's true. That the only good thing really Rhett Lashley could have had, that we had any chance of competing with Alabama, was N'Kosi Perry under center for his big arm. See, everyone wants to talk crap and don't like Perry because of his passing percentage. And when Jaron Williams started, his first couple games, his passing percentage was like 80-something%, 85%. But you guys all understand, he couldn't throw for more than 200 yards. He threw these little dink and dunks. That's all he did. Back to N'Kosi Perry. Or back to Derek King, throwing little dink and dunks. He had 176 yards. That's not going to win us games, especially against Alabama. It's not. And then we had 80 yards rushing. I think Cam Harris had 12 carries for 37 yards. there you have it. You know what I'm saying? Rooster suspended, I think, for the opener. Or I don't know if it's the opener or 4 games. I can't remember. I just got so much stats on my mind and I'm just all over the place. Like I said, I can't wait to go fishing. I'm gonna go get something to eat somewhere nice, jump in the shower, dress up, see how things are, and then go from there and smoke a fat blunt. And yeah, just take it easy. This is gonna be a long year for us. I hope Manny Diaz proves me wrong. I really do. I hope he learns a lot from this Alabama game. But for me, we're not progressing in any aspects of this football team besides special teams with our kicker. Lou Hedley's got a leg on him. And Borgalis has got a leg on him. I'm happy about those. Keyshawn Smith and Restrepo should be starting receivers. There's no need. They should be starting. Restrepo, they put him in when we were down, and he went out there and scored the only touchdown. Shout out to that boy. He's returning kickoffs and punts. I love it, man. I love it with Restrepo. You know, that kid right there is a diehard Hurricane fan. He was out there on social media trying to recruit before he was even here. Shout out to you, Norman F. You know what I'm saying? DJ, AJ, Luce. You know what I'm saying? Kenny, Daryl. Hey, man, shout out to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all, man, because we think the same. We know football, and we know Manny Diaz ain't it. All those names I just named, you know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to Kane Talk No Filter, bitch. And go subscribe to Miami Hurricanes Turnover Chain Gang. Shout out to Rick Williams, too. And yeah, man, I'm going to end it out just like that, man. Wish me luck in this fishing stuff tonight. It's good to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? My PayPal is @Charles Clifford. Holla at your boy, man. Y'all be easy. Kane Smoke out.